Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Unbound Season 2, the Ghost-only playthrough with minor cheats. Self-inflicted minor cheats. Last time you left us off, we have to fight the two legendary... What were they even called? Were they legendary dragons? Legendary something and others? It was Zekrom and... Is it Kyogre? I'm not very tuned up on that generation. A bit after my time. Let's put it that way. Off camera, I did do a little bit of leveling, so almost everyone is at 61 now, which is the level cap. Minus Marco, who we just caught recently. I've not leveled you up yet because I may do some dex naving when I get rid of the YouTube chat. Also, Knibi and I think one other person. I didn't quite get up there. Yeah, Nameless I didn't quite get all the way before I called it. Also, fun fact from the last episode, I nearly softlocked the game. You may be asking, how did I softlock this game? And there's honestly not that many like little bugs and stuff I've experienced yet. Well, if you remember last time, I changed my party out before I went into the legendary battle, and I didn't really think anything of it. We lost it, that was no surprise, and we got teleported back to the start, and I ended the start of the dungeon, and I ended the episode. What I didn't clock on to was that the YouTube chat wouldn't surf for me. That's not one of the things they said they would do. So I swapped out Meanhass, so I had no one in my party that could use Surf, which was a bit of a problem. And I was like, okay, well, if I can't Surf, I can't get through the dungeon to change my party, and I also can't get out of the dungeon by the normal means, because I don't have a waterfall user either. So I was like, I'll use an escape rope. No, YouTube was like, this isn't the time and place for that. This was the time and place for that, YouTube. I'm telling you right now, that was the time and place. Fortunately, I swapped in Gleb, the hero of the show, and he did let me leave the dungeon and fly instead, so I had to fly back to town, and then make sure that I've always got Meanness in my party to stop that softlock. Maybe there are other ways around it, but I'm not entirely certain. I mean, there was probably a cheat way of doing it. I probably could cheat myself to teleport into a town or something. But yeah, that was kind of spooky for a moment. Anyway, we are going to go up against the legendaries again, right? So one of them is flying electric, one's fire. Did I say flying electric? One's dragon. Are they dragons? They are dragons, right? It's dragon electric, dragon fire. So these kind of the 6 Pokemon that I've put down right now as Pokemon that have a chance of doing some pretty good work. Ivanov is going to be pretty good against the electric one, obviously weak against the fire one. And then against the fire one, I've kind of Meanness in here, but it's not ideal. I might even want to go for rock type moves, which is why I put Williamson here. To be honest with you, Sunyal, I don't think you're going to be it. I think it's going to be one of the first 5 here that's going to get the job done. I might try Williamson first. Superhuman might be able to just, you know, burst it down. The other issue about this battle is that you, YouTube, I'm looking at you. You lead with a Pokemon that is weak to electric, then go to one that's weak to fire, then back to one that's weak against electric, so thanks for that. About as much use as a chocolate fire guard, as the saying goes. At least in the UK. Do you have any equivalent in your nation of like a, you know, you're about as useful as, and it's obviously an item that, when combined together, isn't that useful? Anyway, I'm gonna try lead with... Do I try and lead with Ivanov? I get the horrible feeling that you're going to be too slow. I think I need to try and deal with the fire one first. So we'll go with Minus. You do have a rock move as well, so actually that might not be the worst thing in the world. I'll try Williamson, and then I'll try Ivanov. If I can get it down to the electric, Zekrom. Is Zekrom right? Yes. Oh, Reshiram is the other one. Sorry, not Kyogre. Kyogre's the ice dragon, correct? Kind of a similar setting. It's like a palish thing on all 4s. I guess it has arms and wings rather than just wings. Selected the wrong one there, that's my bad. Yeah, let's try and deal with Reshiram. Oh, we are faster. Holy moly, you one-shot it. Okay, Minus has suddenly jumped forward in the standings of great Pokemon. You might even be able to take out both of them here. You are probably now the new contender for a Fusion Bolt, sadly, but you've done your job. You've more than done your job. Okay, that's fine. We need to do 1 damage. And you are a dragon. Alright, that was way simpler than the last time. Turns out having your Pokemon at the level cap, really good. Okay, yeah, something happens to you. I assume you get Alakazammed into the wall. Don't worry about it. We know what that is. That's Geralgan. I don't need to see it again. Alright, who do we want to go into this final battle? I think I have to just keep minusing the party at this point. Just in case I get teleported to the front again. So you're going to be coming. I think Sunyal's earned a place. I think Super Inhuman has also earned a place. I do like the story of DGF, who has gone from, like, rags to ruins. Or even ruins to rags. Wait. He's gone from... Wait, what? How does that phrase normally go? It's rags to riches, right? I've mixed it up. Yeah, he's gone from rags to riches. Sorry, my brain is just melting already. 5 minutes in. I think Ben Hivik has earned a spot as the grass type. We have so many grass ghosts right now. Honestly, too many. I might need to cut down a little bit on it, but for now, we're fine. By the way, we did get some new moves upon the leveling. You may have noticed it. I can't remember each and every one. But Spooky Sash now is Shore Up. I wouldn't mind a fire type. Let's bring Annie. So we have dark, poison, ground, grass, fire, water. Obviously all of them ghosts. I don't have any setting up to do with this party, but maybe we've been trying to play this game too smart all along. I'll lead with Sunyal because I think you have the best coverage. I only get to pick 3, eh? Well, we said we were going to lead with Sunyal. Let's use Ben, let's use Super Inhuman. All the left column. Should it? So you're poison fighting, correct? So Earthquake should do some pretty nasty damage. You're going to go to a flying type, I assume. You have. You're dark flying, so Drain Punch is actually neutral. Ice Punch is super effective. So is that. Fair enough. Oh, I forgot to get to use your Pokemon on YouTube. Alright, well, let's send out Mamoswine then. Hey, have you got level 63 Mamoswine? You're not using the level cap, you're cheating. Amnesia double hit Earthquake Ice Fang. Okay. Come on, breakthrough. Never mind, see you later. You swaggered me and then whirlwinded me. Are you okay? Oh, this is probably going to be some sort of flying move, so let me swap. Wait, hang on a minute, I'm cheating. This isn't a ghost type. Huh. I think this is cheating. I think I need to lose the battle now. I wish I'd made a save so that I could just reset. God, I wish it had the Scarlet and Violet mechanic where you can run from trainer battles and it just counts as a loss. You can insta-throw. Because this is going to take some time. Also, how are you still confused? Why is that not cleared? Did he swagger again? I wasn't paying attention. I can't throw fast enough. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reset and I'm just going to beat the dragons again. All right, give me a moment. Okay, that was considerably quicker than what I was going to do. So we're basically back to the same place as before. Let's drop a save here so I can reset. So I think I have to beat this guy with 3 Pokemon. Otherwise I'm cheating, because you don't give me a ghost type either. So hang on a minute. I have to be very careful here. Did you heal me, by the way, before? He did. So we have to be very careful here. So they led with Toxicroak. So poison fighting. So we could use Gleb. He might make a swap, though. We've decided you have to stay in the party, by the way. I definitely don't think I have anything to set up with. After that, I tell you what, I might have to use DGF here. You're good coverage, Skulk. Also, Ivanov is pretty good coverage. I'm kind of leaning towards these 3. I'm just going to keep Minus in the party just in case, like, shit goes south. We don't need the other 2 slots right now. I guess why not put something in there? We'll throw in Ben Hivik. And we'll throw in Annie. As cheerleaders. Gleb, we can lead into Toxicroak. It'll probably force a swap from the Toxicroak. We can do some sort of dance, right? Or, whoops. What is our setup maneuver? Swords dance. We can do a little swords dance. Because they're almost certainly going to instantly swap. And then we'll see what they swap into and go from there. But yeah, we might need to do a Mega Evolve here and hopefully just steamroll them through the Mega Evolve. What happens though if it whirlwinds into a non-ghost type? Do I just have to, like, live with the risk? Unintended consequences, apparently. I'll see how, like, painful this is. If it's really, really painful with the whirlwind annoyance, maybe we will just swap them out and not use them, if you know what I mean. Like, as soon as they come out, we swap them. Right, I thought that was going to happen. We predicted the swap. What do you swap into? Incineroar. Yikes. Dark Fire and Intimidation. Well, at least we're going to count it to some degree with Swords Dance. How much does Air Slash do here? Because you're a pretty bulky boy. Holy shit, it does nothing. And you're going to have Dark Lariat. I don't have a safe swap. I think I just need to flinch spam. Alright. So that's not going to work. Back to Mega Evolve and hope it sweeps. As an Assault Vest, of course you do. Man, your move pool is so bad as well for this battle. Ah, I might have to give you another move. We'll go through the TMs. Let's knock off the Assault Vest. And then go from there. Holy moly, this guy is strong. Superhuman, it's down to you to sweep. I knew you were going to use the max potion. Well, at the very least, it's going to do some pretty good damage. Didn't get the poison, though. I need the poison. It's actually too late, even. We're going to get Doubtlarited again. Oh, my God. Incineroar, you're so mean. So, right, that's not going to work. What if I lead with... What if I lead with my water one? And let me just quickly check exactly what Assault Vest does. It's... physical attack, right? Yeah, thanks. Pokemon Unite, just what I wanted. Oh, it's special defense. I didn't know that. I thought it was just defense. So physical moves should do more damage. God, Assault Vest is so good. So Wave Crash could do a pretty big number on you. So maybe I lead with minus instead and try and just deal with the Toxicroak with you. Is that the correct play? I do a Shadow Ball, which is going to be neutral. I could lead with Super Inhuman as well. There's no reason I can't. Have minus in the back, and in DGF we might have to look for TMs. Okay, Infestation isn't it. Dream Eater is not it. Nor is Flash. Giga Impact. Maybe, we'll talk about it later. Payback, no, that's not going to solve the problem. Just exploding might legitimately be an answer here. Flare Blitz will knock out my grass type, so I can't use a grass either. Charge Beam, nah. Man, I haven't actually got that many good TMs here. I think I keep saying that at some point I'm just going to go around the map and pick up all the TMs that I can now pick up, and then just not doing that. So you're going to get rolled by them as well. Maybe something like Spooky Sash could do it. Actually, maybe Sunyal could do it. We took Sunyal out, but we don't have to lead with it. Fighting type attack would be pretty good here. And you have Punch buff, so actually I think I'm going to try you over Spooky Sash. So lead with Super Inhuman. We want to bring Sunyal. And I guess we'll try bring Minus again. Let's see what they do with this. The Toxicroak might not swap out, is one of the other things here. My only slight concern is if they have a normal type and maybe we predict the normal type. They did withdraw. What are you going into? Oh, straight into Incineroar. So if we lead with Toxic, we could just Toxic this guy instantly. I'm actually just going to instantly reset this. Should have saved again first, my bad. This is going to be one of those games, again, we just have to grind it out with, like, the perfect sequence if we're going to use no other Pokemon that are given to us. So we've got all the three we want. So we still lead with you, then you, then you. But this time I'm going to lead with Toxic. They did swap, that's very nice of you, because if you didn't, I'd be a bit salty about that. You're literally reading my inputs. Alright. And now Superhuman just dies, because I don't have a safe swap for Dark Lariat. This is going to draw out the max potion. They could have got me there. I considered whether or not to Earthquake or Drain Punch. There's no real reason not to Drain Punch there. I should have just Drain Punched. I think both would have got the kill. Right, Mandibuzz, we now have to use Mine Hats. I didn't look into getting an ability capsule either, by the way. I should have done. I think you can get one via the game corner. I just don't have it in me to do it. Unless I've already done it and I forgot about it. Well, that's probably game. Yeah, can't afford to miss. Not in this economy. So I can't lead with Galur, because I was just wondering if I could Galur can predict the swap to Incineroar, but it'll go to Mandibuzz then. We've already seen that. I just want my Gengar to be more useful than, you know, I get one round out of him and that's it. They have to go through 5 Pokemon, correct? So is there a better way of dealing with the opening rounds? What if I lead with Galbraith instead? Try and predict the swap, and then Sacred Sword it? That's just so crazy it might work. I'm intrigued to see what they do, though. They might swap to Mandibuzz instead. But I don't think that's the worst matchup for me. I mean, it's pretty bad, but we could do some shenaniganery. Anyway, do I actually have an ability capsule? Am I sat on one? No. But it's something, again, I mentioned it before. We should look into it, especially for the Elite Four. So we're going to try Galbraith this time. Sunyal needs to come anyway, and finally bring Minus, I suppose, and leave Superhuman behind. I guess I don't need to bring Sunyal now. But for coverage reasons, I'll keep it. They may also leave the Toxicroak in this time. They probably won't because I'm Steel typing. It's going to Shudder. Didn't Shudder. I guess they don't have a super effective move, so it didn't. They still swap it out. Incineroar? Incineroar. Alright, so you like to do the first turn swap to Incineroar. We ignore stat changes because of the King's Sword ability. And I think that will, well, Assault Vest doesn't do anything to it. Holy shit, you're still so fucking tanky! Ow! Alright, let's now play a game. Stance change me. I lived, bitch. We may not get the kill here, though. And that's going to bring out the Super Potion, 5 million. So let's sort it again. Shield it. We've tanked its stats at the very least, but this is not as good as the Gengar turn, and he swapped now. Alright, of course he did. Miss Magius. Well, it's not the worst thing. Go into King Shield mode and see what he does. That would have hurt. Oh, you're faster than me. Oh, God. Oh, so we have to deal with Miss Magius. Minus can in theory do that. Because you have Crunch. And Shadow Ball. What am I saying? Realistically, like, all of my Pokemon can deal with this, right? Oh, you're going back to Incineroar. No, Manda does. Every time, man! I miss the fucking... I mean, 90 accurate move, so, you know, what do I expect? A 90 accurate move might as well be 0%. Okay, so that wasn't better. As much as it was kind of, like, fun, the Incineroar beats me eventually. If we're really, really scared about the Incineroar, and I kind of am, we might as well stick with the Gengar, right? What if I try you as well? Because you have got a rock move. In the form of Power Gem, but it's not going to be that good. I'm already considering teaching something self-destruct. Or using, who was it? Who's got like the most heinous move pool I've ever given a Pokemon. But they're all dark types, so it's a bit awkward. Yeah, Perp. Will-O-Wisp, Confuse Ray, Attract, Hex. Beautiful. Ivanov does as a water move. Water and Dark. A little bit risky into Incineroar, but should be something I think about. There's nothing that makes me think going Grass Ghost is good. The other thing we could consider... When I played Minus... Did I ever try Minus into Toxicroak and sees what happens? What are you holding, by the way? Hardstone. I was just wondering if I should give you a healing... berry or something like that, like a citrus berry, so that the recall damage is not quite as insane. Well, maybe that's what's causing you to one-shot the Mandibuzz. Let me see what this does. I can't remember. In fact, we may not have tried it. Digieffis is not going to work here, right? They're all dark types. I think they're all dark types. You're not a dark type. A lot of them are dark types. So what am I predicting here? My prediction is that they will go for Incineroar still. They didn't. They're happy to take this trade. Okay. I didn't force them to use the max potion. Hang on a minute. This might have some legs in it. I am getting absolutely obliterated on the old health. Alakazam as well. Okay, so Alakazam in theory we should be able to deal with via many Pokemons. Is the theory. You have Phantom Force. You have Shadow Ball. I think I'm going to go with Ivanov here. Phantom Force is a little bit spooky because they can just swap. And I know they have good swaps. You have Mega Alakazam, of course you do. Oh my god, it has Perish Body. Oh my god, it's faster. Well, we need just a one-shot. It didn't. We are in a little bit of problem territory. How do I deal with Mega Alakazam? Because that thing is going to be pretty damn quick, I suspect. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. You're going to go to Incineroar. Mandibles. Not expected. Okay, did negative damage. Ice Punch might get a one-shot kill here. Never mind, you're dead, aren't you? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't even one-shot. I can have Roost. How did I one-shot it one time? I thought I did one-shot it. I don't know why I did that. Let me reset to save myself the hassle of walking through the cave again. So, Mega Alakazam. Toxicroak is the lead. Incineroar is the pain. Mandibuzz, and you have one other still, right? You haven't shown me your fifth. What if I try and get a Super Drifblim? It'd be good against the Toxicroak. It will probably cause a swap into Incineroar. Does Drifblim have an answer into Incineroar? Because, like, I can trade Superhuman out for the first Pokemon. That's not a huge issue. I'd rather not, but I can do it. Which would leave me a 4v2. But then how do I deal with the Alakazam? Is that when I use Digi-F? Also, let me have a quick look here. How fucking quick is Mega Alakazam? I suspect really fucking fast is the answer. Where are you on Mega Form? So it stays Psychic, copies your ability. It's pretty fast. Okay, that doesn't fill me with any confidence. Are you faster than Mega Bannet? Mega Bannet, sorry. I was going to say Mega Banetite. Bannet. I should look at Gen 6. Yes, it's faster. A lot faster, in fact. Though I do have priority moves here. Right? I can Sucker Punch it. So, okay, let's say our lead is Superhuman into Digi-F. What is the next issue along the chain of many issues? It's going to be not Incineroar, because we're going to kill it. I guess minus not getting a kill into the Mandibuzz is going to be a problem. Something has to come back and deal with the Toxicroak as well. Oh god, this is such an awkward series of events. If only I could use 6 as my Pokemon. What if I use Galbraith as the last one? Actually, I'm not sure about that. Because you're not really great into the Toxicroak. Mandibuzz is the other one I need to deal with. And you're pretty susceptible to getting Dark-type moved. I think this is kind of the best I can do right now. The only thing I'll say is that I think putting a Rock Gem, assuming I have one, which I don't, of course. If I put a Rock Gem on you, that would be better than the Hearthstone to get the Giga hit from the Rock move to one-shot the Mandibuzz. I really don't have a Rock Gem. Fantastic. Fantastic. Someone to stall out. The problem with trying to set someone to stall out right now as a ghost type into dark types is you're just going to get obliterated. Not many ghosts are tanky either. And my tankiest one is because it's tanky because it's holding Eviolite, so I can't really fix that. Leftovers. 66 hard stones. Can I combine them together into a really hard stone? Interesting, but I don't think it's the answer. I don't have any attack ups. I do have speed ups though. I have 131 of them. Are you? Okay, I thought you were all pretty much set up. Well, can't order this, it turns out. Where's the citrus? There it was. I have 76 of them. So I'm going to lead with Gengar. I'm going to bring Minehas. And I'm going to bring Digief and Mega Isle because I think is the game plan. What do I do to the other two? Pray. They might have a heart attack or something. So we know how this leads out. You're going to swap, so I get a free Toxic off. But what if I Venom Shock instead? Let me try something. Before I reset it immediately. Because in the Venom Shock, do you like half your health? If we get a Poison off here instead... Oh, it did way less than I thought it did. Yikes. That's a reset. Okay, so the Toxic was pretty important. I guess it was doing around half damage when the Toxic damage was taking into effect. That makes sense. Right, so they're badly poisoned now. They're gonna Dark Lariat is the thing, so there's no one in my... I think the problem is I have nothing to listen with Dark Lariat. And that's causing me all kinds of issues. And then this guy doesn't die in one hit. Oh my god, use Flare Blitz instead? You might die this turn. I hate everything. So how do I deal with this guy now? I have to use Mine Hats. They're going to use a Max Potion. We're probably going to get the kill via Wave Crash. It's not the worst thing, but I'm going to take damage for this. That crit probably matters. Okay, we've been given a lifeline. Let's try and use it. No, we stay into the Mandibuzz. Mine Hats' purpose is to kill the Mandibuzz. You have to hit your head smashes. It does do half damage. I'm going to get the Citrus Berry. Nice. We're going to die. We're going to die. That's horrible. That leads me to Digi-F. I think we're going to have to take Snatch off you, because I just need a move that, you know, does damage. Let me see if you're holding something. You're not holding anything. So, if I can give Digi-F a TM that makes him good into Mandibuzz, that is the dream right now. Which I think basically means, can you learn Ice Beam? What's your hidden power? Water. Of course it is. It's water. Why wouldn't it be water? Why couldn't it be ice? Or electric? It is an option though. Don't get it twisted. It's not very good though. It's a special attacking move, right? That would be my second criteria. Super effective and is an attacking move. So you can't use Ice Beam. Hyper Beam won't be that good on you. Fuck, maybe I could give you Giga Impact, right? Maybe I Giga Impact. Is that crazy? It's pretty crazy. How good is your special attack? Asking for a friend. It's pretty bad. The nature is also against special attack, but I could give you Charge Beam. I'm also beginning to wonder if I just teach Explosion to Gengar, but it's just pointless. Snatch is pointless in this battle. We can relearn it via whatchamacallits. The heart scales. Let's try this. I'm not convinced Gengar is the appropriate lead. Well, at least we get a trade. Let me speed through this, because we know how this opening goes. You die. Let me try this, just out of interest. How much damage does this do? Because you're going to heal this turn, you have to. Mega Evolve Giga Impact. Not that much. Okay, then you die. That doesn't fill me with confidence that you're going to kill Mandibuzz, I'm not going to lie. And I can't put any fancy stuff on you because I put the fancy stuff on you to Mega Evolve. Oh, God. So, really, do I have nothing that can deal with Incineroar? Is this what we're figuring out? Like, Sunyao would be good, I just need it to go to Sunyao, which is awkward. Hey, a Fairy type would be pretty nice as well. Just throwing that out there. If only I could get into a warehouse to get my Fairy Ghost. Brave Bird. If I led with someone like Darren, it would definitely swap to Incineroar. Brave Bird is probably not going to kill Incineroar in one attack, as is a tanky dude. I could lead with Neon Prophet, but poison into grass, you're going to fight it. And what do I get from it? I set up some screens and then just get one shot. Spooky Sash. Doesn't really do great into Incineroar, but I think it would go to Mandibuzz instead, and then we would die. Ben would go... If I led with Ben, actually, I think they might fight it. Nameless does have Shockwave, but you have terrible stats. You also have Drain Kiss. Huh. Your stats are so bad. What if I send the Frostless army after them? Set up like a mini hail. And then try and get lucky? I'm actually considering it as the number one idea now. So hang on a minute. Who was the Hailer? I think we had two, right? Dutchy can do it and has Aurora Veil, so you were the one to set up. And Toxicroak might fight you. They probably don't. I think they swap to Incineroar. You were the other one. I could try and set up some double teaming. Does Dark Lariat miss? It's not one of those moves that always hits. I actually can't remember what the deal with Dark Lariat is. What makes it special? No one Darkest, it's just dark, right? Or is it Darkest? Target stat changes don't affect this attack damage. That's its deal. Wait. So does it evasion not affect it, right? So it won't work. Oh my god. Incineroar, can you just not be a Pokemon for a fight, please? Can you just not exist? I think that means that you can't do it, Kaylee. Alvarez also has Hail. And has Spikes. So unhinged. What if I lead with you? You're not actually that useful. You're not bad, but the coverage of Nameless is actually better. What if I use the Frostless army? I'll give it one go. I'll even give you a rare candy to get you to level. Okay, so we lead with Alvarez. Alvarez does some setting up, ideally. He has Icy Rock for Big Hail. Then we try and sneak Perp in here somewhere to do just some ultimate form of harassment. And then Nameless maybe can finish off. So stupid. I feel like there should be some sort of forfeit if I win this. Because of how bad an idea it is. So they do swap. I'm intrigued what into it. It has to be games in the raw. So we're going to get the hail off. Hey, take that hail damage. Then I'm going to try and spikes. I've done setting up. We dodge an attack. It's happening. I give you fake tears. I ruin your special defense. I thought it was... No, wait. What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of Tearful Look that lowers attack and special attack? Okay. Now... You're also male, so I could have done the attract shenanigans. But what if... Oh, Drain Kiss isn't super effective because you're a fire type as well. Oh, I've beansed it. I've beansed it. I mean, it wasn't going to work anyway. Like, Nameless has, like, negative stats. Alright, Perp, it's time to drag the game out indefinitely. The hail is also going to end pretty soon. Attract plus Confuse Ray, go! Hey, we're doing it. We can't set this on fire because it's a fire type. Oh my god, it broke through everything and then one-shot me. Alright, well, the Frostless Army idea lasted as long as I thought it was going to. It didn't kill anything. Other leads. Other leads. It can't be. You just won't live through the Toxicroak. Actually, maybe you will live through a Toxicroak. What's the Toxicroak going to do to you? It can't hit you with fight moves. Poison aren't going to be particularly effective. What if you do Peristrong or Mean Look Peristrong? I'm going full on crazy now. What if I lead with you? What if I lead with you? Oh, I've got an Assault Vest. You're holding it. You are pretty tanky, Lom. You're not particularly useful for me, but you're pretty tanky. What if I try the Timid Pimp strategy of Hypnosis Dream Eater? Can I Hypnosis a Dark type? I can't remember anymore. I don't think you can, right? It's just not effective. You are fast, though. And maybe you're my Alakazam play? Although if you were going to be my Mega Alakazam play, then Superhuman would actually be it. Because you have the speed and the damage. You have Rock Tomb. Alright. I'll bite. Let's do some big change up here. Right, first things first. Knee BB. I don't know why I did that. I know what I want. Where's leftovers? You don't need spell tag where you're going, kid. You do need 2 rare candies, though. Then, we go to type. Because I would like to tank you up a little bit if I can. Where were those items? I saw it. Iron. Of course it won't. Yeah, I assume you're maxed out. I assume everyone's maxed out at this point. Special defense up, speed down. That's not a huge issue. Your defense is 60. Oh my god, you're gonna fall over. A small, like, tap on the shoulder, you're going to die. Whatever. Just send it. I'll lead with you. I'm going to bring you, and I'm going to bring you. So the plan here is to mean look. Alright, I did not know that the move... Well, actually, now that I think about it, it does make sense. Hey, what's the odds that Kanibibi survives through all of this? Live. He died. Who would have thought it? He had 60 defense and he died to 1 attack. Now, they're gonna swap out. But what would they swap into? If I gave them Lila? Maybe Mandibuzz. Actually, let's swap into Super Inhuman, because Incineroar is probably their worst matchup. Wow, they stayed in. I guess they don't have to swap immediately. Okay, that's my bad. They're definitely swapping. In fact, they might just one-shot me. Maybe they don't care. The Perish Song, it does nothing. I lived. Lila, though, pretty good into the Incineroar, other than the fact that you're too slow. But if you live through an attack consistently, maybe you're my lead. I mean, where I'm going, I can't swap, so... Should it again? Yeah, because Bone Meringue is going to roll you. Well, you're too fast. Okay, fair enough. Alright, that's actually given me some... It's given me some hope. Let's try to lead with Lila. My only problem now is I think you're going to go to Mandibuzz instead, so let me try and predict that. Lead with Lila. I do like the idea of DGS trying to deal with the Mega Alakazam, but I don't think it's going to come to fruition, so I think we need Super Inhuman for that. And then one other Pokemon. It's minus a Sunyal. I think they're the only two that's shown any chance. I think I'm going to go with Sunyal. The recall self-damage is just too bad. So, the shuddering makes me think they're going to swap. I'm going to predict to go to Mandibuzz. You went to Incineroar. Let me see how much this does. I don't think it's going to do enough. Actually, that might be fine. Oh, and it drops speed. Oh, it's not enough. It is enough with the crit. Okay, don't toss this one off. This is the best chance we've had all episode. Think about every single move you make. Mandibuzz is incoming. This Pokemon could deal with the Mandibuzz. However, we know we're slow in the matchup. Sunyal is pretty quick. And Sunyal has Ice Punch, so let me try Sunyal instead. Please attack first. I don't think you do. But a boy can dream. You don't, you get one shot as well. Oh my god, but Lila's gonna get one shot as well, I'm pretty certain. If I don't get one shot, this was my bad. Alright, you use Swagger, of course you did. And of course I didn't get through the confusion, why would I? Alright. Let me try it again. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Except I'm gonna bring minus, not Sunyal. As you seem to be a bit more capable of dealing with the problem Pokemon, which actually is Mandibuzz, it turns out. Too goddamn quick. So he did lower the speed again, so we should go first now. Was the crit necessary? The crit was very necessary. They are going to do a super potion now. Or max potion, sorry. You withdrew into Mandibuzz. Okay, this time you didn't give me a hope in hell. Oh my god, the crit was so important, but I had the wrong party for it. And then you get one shot. I can't deal with the Mandibuzz. I can't deal with a dark flying type that's fast. And has like a one-shot mechanic for me. It's just impossible. It's impossible! The only electric ghost type is Rotom as well, and I don't have Rotom. Where is Rotom in this game? I'm pretty certain Rotom is in the game somewhere. I assume I can't have it yet. Otherwise, I would have done it. I'm going to check my notes. Where is Rotom? Because I think if I'm going to do this without using YouTube's Pokemon, I'm going to need like a very specific, slightly cheesy way of doing it, is my current thought progress. Rotom. Ah, it's from an achievement that I can't do until I complete the game. That's a problem. That's a problem. Well, okay, so we can't get Rotom, so I can't have an electric ghost type. Which kind of sucks. There are no rock ghosts, right? Or maybe there is one now, but there isn't at this point. Because for some reason they're so insistent in making rock ground types. Including something that's literally made of rune stones is not a rock ghost. Ice ghost we have, but its stats are garbage. What are you holding, Sunyal? Never melt ice. New plan. What's Focus Band do again? Sorry, my brain is just melting right now. Why are you holding Focus Band? %10 chance of protecting your Pokemon from fainting. Where's Quick Claw? I've got one somewhere, I think. in my party? Or is it in my box? Do I really not have Quick Claw? I thought you could farm the item. I thought you had like hundreds of them. Do I really not have a Quick Claw? I never got a Quick Claw during this run. I definitely have. So I've got another file, by the way, where I was like experimenting how hard it would be to do this with bug typing. And I have tons of Quick Claws on that save, so I think I'm maybe conflating the two, but you can farm them in this game. I know you can farm them. I guess I never got one. Because isn't Quick Claw like, is it 33% or is it still 1 in 10? If it's 1 in 10, it's basically the same gimmick. What is the 20%? So it is better than trying to wait for a focus sash to work. I'm honestly considering right now my only way of winning it is that Sunyal lives on like 1 health or a Quick Claw goes off. It hits the mandibles and it one-shots it, but I don't think it's going to one-shot the mandibles if I take the... Never mind, I basically think I have to use YouTube's Pokemon. Which is a real dang shame, because I don't want to. Can I not just not do it? Can I say like, oh, I'm going to use your 3 Pokemon to help me. Don't worry, you're with me in this battle. And then just not use them? Put them in my box or something for safekeeping and then bring 3 other types? Because, man, that would be really good right now, if I could do that. Keegan's not going to be that useful. I have Poltergeist, which is pretty funny. Well, I still don't know what Crafty Guard does, so I'm going to be completely honest with you. Stealth Rock Gomez from the start. Okay, this is a path I can get behind to some degree. But I just found a reasonable start. Well, maybe I can do better. Story of my life. Maybe I can do better. I was just thinking as well, Foul Play does more damage the higher the attack the Pokemon is. Oh wait, it's the targets, isn't it? Hang on a minute. So actually, it's pretty bad for me to use Sunyal into it, because it's got like a giga elevated attack stat. Hang on a minute. Am I just being dumb? Maybe I use something with a really high special attack and very low attack. Do I have said Pokemon? I mean, it's still like 95 base power. It's fucking insane. Anyone with low attack? Hello. I mean... Annie, you're my only hope. I still think you're gonna get one shot. It's the sad thing. Because your defense is really low, right? Oh, it's 122. It's pretty low. I'll give you that. It's pretty low. All right, new insanity. Let's see how this does. What are you holding? Soft sand, that's fine. So Gomez is going to lead, Superhuman is going to come, and Annie's going to come. You withdrew. You went to Incineroar. Expected. We set up Stealth Rock. I really should have got rid of Crafty Guard, but whatever. I think we're going to die now. Yeah, we just get one shot. We've got rid of Intimidate, though. Okay, that's kind of a funny mechanic. We die and the last thing we do is Intimidate them. I mean, everyone's going to die in one hit, though. It's just irrelevant. Like, just setting up is not good enough. You're Shockwave. Let me just try a different idea. Along this line. I think I'm approaching a point that I'm just going to call this. I maybe have a think off camera. And if I don't come up with a solution, I'm just going to use YouTube's Pokemon. I want to do an Earthquake here and just see how much damage it does. And then maybe we set up the turn afterwards instead. Not even half. And then we get one shot. So I think the Keybone was a better idea. Oops. I just want to see what the Mandibuzz matchup looks like, if it is not good. You kind of need a crit here as well for the strat to work. Because otherwise, this happens. Alright, we got the Mandibuzz out at the very least. We're gonna die now. So let's see what Annie does into Mandibuzz. You might just instantly swap, is the thing. So Shockwave does about half. You Swagger. Oh my god, you Swagger so that the foul play thing does more damage. I just suddenly realized what you're doing. Oh, come on. And he just one-shots me. Oh! Special attack is not ideal here because of the Assault Vest. One final check. Hang on a minute. Am I just dumb? If I lead with Sunyal, we know it goes to Mandibuzz, right? Why don't I just Ice Punch it? So we got one shot. I guess that's the issue, right? Because we don't always hit the Frostbite. Now you're going to go to Incineroar, which means you do nothing. You're going to do Dark Lariat, which means you're going to die. What if I accept the rule that I can sacrifice YouTube's Pokemon? Does that make the game any easier? I mean, obviously it does, because I'm going to die now in the swap. Is that the rule I'm going to have to engage? Because it's so hard to win 5v3 into Pokemon that have type advantage. One final thought before I wrap this up. Do I have an ice gem? I do, don't I? No, of course. Why would I have an ice gem? Why would I have an ice gem? If I had ice gem, maybe I could equip an ice gem to get super effective damage. I could also equip something to Sunyal so he doesn't get super effective damage from dark typing. Maybe that is the play. Do I have that berry? What do you mean in a pinch, by the way? Is it when my stats go low? Alright, so if I give someone a Colbur berry. Let me see how this works. Incineroar, I just have no hope against. I'll put minus in there again. Wow! Toxicroak stayed in. Alright. Fuck you. You've never done that before. Why are you doing it now? I guess it realized I put a Colbur berry on. And it's like, oh, there's no point in swapping anymore. Let me just see if he does that again. It's an interesting idea, though, if I can abuse the mechanic like that to get a kill early. Like, it shouldn't, it's scared. Yeah, it now just uses Ice Punch instead. Which means I can lead with Earthquake. Hang on a minute, sorry. I've now... My mind is broken in a different way. This is where he doesn't swap, right? Did I swap that then? I wasn't paying attention. I sure didn't. The problem with this, though, still, is that it means I'm not going to be able to beat the Mandibuzz. But it's kind of interesting how the AI is programmed here. Yeah, he uses Ice Punch every time. Now you use Mandibuzz. So now I'm hoping I don't get one-shot killed. I still get one-shot killed because I took 100 damage from the Ice Punch. Oh my god. It's just heinous. Like, the AI is too smart. There's kind of one world I want to check out, which is the world that the Ice Punch misses, because Ice Punch is only 95% accurate, right? But it's such pain. Ah, whatever. Alright, let me try and find the seed where we dodge an Ice Punch. Well, that wasn't it. It may literally come down to this. If I'm going to do it this way, I'm going to have to find a seed where I dodge 2 attacks or something in a row. 95% accurate, by the way. Right? Ice Punch is 90% accurate. 95, sorry. Wait, 100? I thought all the... Oh no, I'm thinking of the Fang moves. Never mind. It's not gonna work. Tremendous. I'm just trying to think if there's another way of abusing this. Like, imagine Sunyal, you weren't so slow. Imagine if the ghosts weren't all that slow. I mean, your B plus speed 106. If only you got it to attack first, this would be so good. Like, there's no point me doing this strat to kill a Toxicroak. The Toxicroak just doesn't matter. There's so many of my Pokemon that can kill the Toxicroak. I need something... I need a party where I can kill the Incineroar and the Mandibuzz with, like, one Pokemon that does both of them. But I just can't think of the Pokemon that does both of them. Maybe if I get an ability swap on my... Basculegion, sorry. I was going to say Hisuian, but that doesn't matter. If I got it my Basculegion, that would be a pretty good idea for it. As water would be pretty good, and it's water physical into the Assault Vest Incineroar. And it has a Rock-type move. So maybe that is the game plan. We go get an ability capsule. By some means. I've literally been in this screen like the entire game. We killed 2 legendaries and I can't beat some guy blocking a ladder. Because of my stupid self-inflicted rules. I still don't think I know all these Pokemon, right? Alakazam, he's got 5. Alakazam, Incineroar, Mandibuzz, Toxicroak. What's his 5th? I've not forced him to use it yet. Oh my god. This is like the riddle of the Sphinx for me. I just can't figure it out. I'd really love to have a fairy doing this. I know it's not like... It doesn't feel particularly good right now, but just for the dark typing. I guess you have some fairy-based attacking, right? The problem is, if I use you, is that they're just gonna switch into Incineroar instead. And then I have no answer to the Incineroar. You just die. Let me do one thing before I finish. I'm going to use I'm going to use YouTube's Pokemon as well here. Only to see what the 5th is. I'll try and figure out what the 5th is. Really? Get back here. Like, I can't even kill the fucking Mandibuzz with YouTube's Pokemon. Alright, we got Frostbite on at least. You're gonna run out of roosts eventually, okay? Yeah, keep roosting, you nerd. Yo, fuck this Mandibuzz, sorry. It is horrible. Hey, we're gonna flinch. Alright, here's the max potion now as well. You have to be low on Roost. You have to be low. How? How? I've used 14 Ice Fangs. How are you not out of Roost yet? Is Roost 15 PP? Fuck, Roost is OP. Alright, you've withdrew. What are we getting now? Oh, I have seen it. It's Miss Magius. We saw it one time. What moveset do you have, just out of interest? Mystic Fire, that makes sense. Now we get the Incineroar, which one-shots me, or at least I got a Toxic off. Like, it's so much easier if I can use 6 Pokemon. Who would have thought it? Like, I'm not even paying any attention to this battle. And immediately I'm having way more success. You just took Water Absorb off me. Your pain. The pain. Your moveset on Toucannon YouTube is heinous. For skilling Toucannon. Why have you not got Rock Blast? Why have you got Screech? Funny. Okay, I'm pretty certain if I use all 6, I can beat it pretty goddamn quickly. I wasn't paying attention, I was speeding through that. I wasn't even looking at like what was swapping into what. And how many Pokemon did he have left? He had 2, right? Because I didn't actually kill the Mandibuzz. And I had Alakazam on 1 health. We killed Miss Magius. No, did we kill Miss Magius? Or did we swap? We swapped. So they had 3 left, but one was on 1 health. And the other one was basically dead. It had no Roost left. And had Frostbite. So yeah, so we can definitely do it. We can definitely do it. You know, I'll take my... Wait, will I take my unhappiness there? So yeah, this is the problem. If you don't have a Surfer, you get trapped here. I do have to Surf Waterfaller. Well, I'm allowed to leave now. I haven't got the YouTube guy going like, are you sure you want to leave? It's like, yeah, I need to leave because I can't do anything. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'll have a little think off camera of the perfect 3 ghost party to do this with. I can also now get Drifblim if I really think Drifblim can deal with it, but let me have a look through the moveset. And I'll try and get an ability capsule because, boy, would it be a lot easier if... And let me just check I'm right on this. Basculegion's other ability is... It's called, like, Rock Head or something. I know that's the attack, but... What is it called? Rocky Head? It stops you taking... thingy damage. It's not a hidden ability, is it? God, don't tell me it's a hidden ability. Huh. That's interesting. The ability on here is not the same. And it also doesn't have that ability that I was talking about. That I thought reduced recoil damage to, like, low amounts. On Cerebi, it shows it has Swift Swim, Adaptability, and Mold Breaker, which is interesting as mine has Rattled. I guess when they were making this, they didn't have anything to go by, right? Because it was Legends Arceus. Oh, this does have Rattled. So they removed it after this. So Adaptability is its other move. Adaptability might actually make it good enough to beat the Dark Larry himself. So I still think the ability capsule wouldn't be the worst thing. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas, by the way, because this might take me a day or two to peruse through. And I'll see you again next time. Where hopefully we'll definitely make some progress next time. I'll use the YouTube's Pokemon next time if I can't think of a solution. Anyway, goodbye.